Hi everyone, welcome back. Today on RuVi's Countertop is a herb crusted roast chicken and I can't wait to share the recipe with you guys. Alright, so to get started we need one full chicken with skin on, some twine, 2 bulbs of garlic, 2 oranges, 1 stays out, the other one goes in, 2 onions, 1 bell pepper, some bees honey, basil, rosemary. I'm using some good Highland butter, chopped garlic, and then some thyme, and that ends up making this amazing herb butter. So this bird is about roughly 1 kilo 200 grams, and then what we are going to do now is we're going to start marinating it. Before that we need to make some room in between the breast meat and the skin so that we can push the butter inside and then give it a really good massage as we marinate it. First we give this bird a really good coating of the bees honey. That's going to add some really nice flavor and also help with the crusting as well. Alright, so it's time to go 50 shades on this bird with a really good massage all over the place. Turn the bird around, give it a tickle. Give it a couple of spanks here and there just to have some fun, and then keep rubbing the bees honey right throughout. We're gently going to cut around the ankle part of the drumstick so that later on when the bird is roasting, the skin will tend to move upwards. I'll show you how it will happen, and then you have a nice drumstick to hold on to like that. The skin will just peel upwards and you'll have a nice drumstick when you're served. Alright, so now it's time to go in with the herb butter. I'm gonna take a spatula and then take a good scoop of that and then push that into the gap we've created between the breast meat and the skin. Do that to both sides. So first you start massaging that and make sure that the butter is spread evenly and well in between the skin so that it gives a good crusting at the end of the roasting. And then we do the same to the other side of the breast. Be generous with the butter because you are going to be spreading that and it's going to ooze out as well while the roasting is happening inside the oven. Guys, another thing you should remember is that the butter should be in room temperature while you're doing this, because if not it's going to be very difficult to spread it around, and in the event it is too hard you might end up damaging the skin. So make sure it's in room temperature and it's easy just like that. Alright, so take the remaining bees honey and then give the chicken a good massage with that as well. And now you use the remaining butter and give this chicken a really good rub just like that. Make sure you get your hands really dirty with this butter and that you're going to go all out on massaging this bird with this amazing herb butter. Turn it around and this is what it looks like. So since we are not using a stuffing for this roast chicken, what we're going to do is we're going to take an orange, roll it out a bit, then give it a few stabs here and there so that the juices just ooze out while it's in the oven. Make sure you're extra careful when you do this. Don't try this at home, kids. And then you shove that orange deep inside the crevice and then close it up just like this. So remember how I said that we are going to go 50 shades on this bird, and that's exactly what we are doing. As wrong as it may sound, you need to close up the butt by getting a good knot around the tail. It's not really my favorite part, but someone's got to do it. Yep, one good knot, and then just let your instincts run wild. Bring the legs together and tie this bird up. So we're going to chop the onions in half, and we're going to make a nice bedding also for the bird on the roasting table or the roasting tray or the roasting dish, whichever you might be using. Get some butter on these onions and then move them to the roasting dish. Just like that, lay it out, and in with the garlic too. Remember, we are using this exact same ingredients for the gravy as well. So in with the oranges, going to slice them up like that and lay it out in the dish. Right, in with more herbs. I'm putting some thyme. All those flavors are gonna add up, guys. It's gonna smell awesome, it's gonna taste awesome, and it's gonna look awesome as well. So thyme, rosemary, garlic, orange, and then also the onions are gonna add some amazing flavor to this chicken. So we've got some butter saved up for the roasting as well. Give it a good rub again. This butter is going to melt out, going to create a really nice gravy as well towards the end. Let's not forget the bell pepper. More ingredients which will add a lot of flavor to the gravy. So this chicken will rest in room temperature for 2 hours before it goes in the oven. Alright, so this bird is ready to go into the oven. You can see we've got a good coating of butter, a good coating of herbs, and then we've got some amazing ingredients around. I've preheated the oven to 200 degrees, and I will be making sure that this bird gets roasted for about 1 hour and 20 minutes to 1 hour 30 minutes. One last blob of honey, and she's ready to go in. 1 hour 30 minutes later, this is what the chicken is going to look like. And I'm going to use all these ingredients which are in the roasting dish for the gravy. I'm going to give it a good squash like that. And whatever I cannot use, like the oranges and then the stems of the herbs and the garlic skin, I'll remove, but the rest I'll keep, and then I'll move that into a strainer and then give it a good squash and just get all that yummy juices, the cooking gravy, everything, the butter strained out onto a small bowl, which I will use as the gravy to top the chicken. I'm going to use more thyme as a bedding for the roast chicken. I'll shift it onto the serving dish like that, and then pour the gravy on top of the chicken. You could serve it separately, but I'm pouring it on the chicken. And then with whatever herbs that you're left with, maybe parsley, basil, some thyme or rosemary, you can chop it up and then sprinkle it all over the bird just like this. And we are ready to serve. Thank you for watching, guys. Try it at home. Let us know how it went. Take care. Bye.